So imagine you're 4 years old, you're still eating glue and naming your boogers, and then someone goes, "Congrats kid, you're king." Not like king of the sandbox, no, king of freaking France. That's the start of Louis XIV's life. Spoiler, he ruled for 72 years, which is longer than most of his people live. Louis was born in 1638 after his parents tried for 23 years, so yeah, he was basically the shiny legendary of royal babies, nicknamed gift from God. Zero pressure, but at 5 years old, he'd rather chase butterflies than sign decrees. Luckily, Cardinal Mazarin, a creepy uncle with political ambitions, did all the adulting while Louis practiced his royal wave in the mirror. At age 10, Louis had to flee Paris because the nobles were rebelling. Why? Power, ego, boredom, who knows? But Louis remembered one thing: never let them have anything. And boy did he commit to that. He grew up to become a micromanaging control freak, and I say that with royal respect. Don't be a stranger. Hit subscribe, we promise no spam, just great content. One day, Louis wakes up and goes, "L'état, c'est moi." Translation, I am the state. And instead of laughing, everyone clapped. He picks the sun as his royal emblem. Why? Because everything orbits the sun. Also because humility was clearly out of stock. He kicks out ministers, centralizes power, and starts ruling like a solo act in a one-man show called Franks. Louis builds Versailles, a ridiculous mega castle miles away from Paris because, Parisians. Then he forces all the nobles to live there like it's the 1600s version of the Real Housewives of Nobility. Their job? Bow 1,000 times a day, fight over who gets to hold the king's sock, compliment soup that's basically cold, salted sadness. While they played dress up, Louis ran the country, alone in silk with perfect lighting. When he got bored of ballet and garden fountains, Louis declared wars, lots of them, against the Dutch, the Spanish, the English, and basic economic logic. These wars cost a ridiculous amount of money, but hey, what's a few bankruptcies when you can add some shiny new borders to the map? Louis was super Catholic, like next level Catholic, so he revoked the Edict of Nantes, which had protected Protestants. Result, Protestants fled with their businesses, their brains, and their good sense, but that was fine for Louis. He didn't want thinkers, he wanted kneelers. End of reign, kinda depressing. Wars drained France, everyone close to him started dying. He was alone, broke, and rotting from the leg thanks to a delightful final boss called Gangrene. He died in 1715, age 76, his heir, a toddler. So basically, France hit restart again. Louis XIV was a control freak with excellent posture, a drama queen in silk stockings, and the first real influencer to live in a house with 2,300 rooms and no Wi-Fi. But hey, he looked fabulous doing it. Was he the son? Maybe, but deep down he was just a guy who really hated sharing. Thanks for watching.